Guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about cucumber seed oil from AVAT. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about AVAT the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself, and finally I'm going to give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. I refer to it as AVAT, A-V-A-T, but the full name is Appalachian Valley Natural Products and Anatolian Treasures. I've also seen it referred to as AVNP. Now to further complicate the matter, there's another website out there called Ancient Healing Oils. And if you look at both of these websites, they are very, very similar. Now the story behind them is kind of interesting. So AVAT used to be owned by a man called Butch Owens, and it was wholesale only company. And Ancient Healing Oils was and still is owned by a man called John Krosky, and John was a wholesale customer of AVAT's. So what happened is Butch Owens from AVAT eventually decided to retire and he sold the company. Now what John did is he decided to keep both of those websites. You know, they both had been around for a while and they both had good reputations. So that is why there are two websites out there. Now, I do really like AVAT. I found out about them through a Facebook group called Real Aromatherapy Reviews and More 2.0, and I'm glad I found out about it through that Facebook group. It hadn't turned up in any searches, and looking at the website, honestly, and if I compared it to, for example, Plant Therapy or Eden's Garden, it just really can't hold a candle to them at all. So like I mentioned, it used to be wholesale. It still has wholesale prices. Now, what you can do is there's two ways to order. And I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. You go to their website and you can check out as a guest. That's the first way, and then your receipt's going to be emailed to you. Now, the second way that you can order is you can sign up for a wholesale account. It's totally free, there is no minimum, and you don't have to have a business. So I just purchase oils for myself and my family. Now, when you sign up for a wholesale account, what happens is you have more access to different oils. So for example, if you simply go as a guest, you only get the oils in milliliters. But if you sign up as a wholesale customer, like I said, it's free, then you have access to oils in ounces. As far as the essential oils go, and for carrier oils, you have access to larger sizes. Now, I made the mistake of buying spearmint, and I think it was a 1 ounce bottle, and it was slightly cheaper, like pennies cheaper to buy the 1 ounce bottle than it was to purchase the 20 milliliter bottle. And I really like to get more bang for my buck, so I purchased that. And the thing is, these ounce bottles do not have orifice reducers. And those are like the little droppers that they have at the top. Let me show you what they look like. But these are the orifice reducers. These are not in the ounce size bottles, and I totally forgot, and I totally just dumped that into my diffuser. So I have learned my lesson. The way I use oils, I need the orifice reducer, and I just use oils for myself and my family, so it's better for me to purchase the milliliters. Now, like I said, if you go to their website, it is pretty simple. So John is older. I believe he's about 65, around retirement or around that age, and I think it's just run by him and his wife, and they're located in a small town. And one thing that they do that I think is really cool is they get the boxes that they use to send out their packages from the local high school. So instead of having these boxes go straight to the recycling, they get one more life, and he uses those to send out your products to you. Now, in order to get free shipping, you only need to purchase $39, and this is good for the continental US. Now, if you're outside this area, he has something called shared international shipping. I don't have any experience with this firsthand, but what I have heard he does is he will send you an invoice, and then if you agree on that, then you guys split the cost of shipping somehow. And of course, you are responsible for any customs and duty fees or anything like that on your end. Now, his oils are so affordable and his website is so simple. Had I not found out about this from a legitimate Facebook group, and it has 10,000 people in it, I would have written it off. So his oils, for example, I purchased 20 milliliters of lemon for like $5. So cheap. But like I said, he is into wholesale. And if you look at his website and you compare it to other things like Eden's Garden, Plant Therapy, you will see that he does not really devote money or into his website. He wants to, and that's one way he keeps the cost low. Another way he keeps the cost low is his labels are very simple, like they're nothing special. And these are the sample sizes. They're super simple and they're nothing to write home about. And here's one of his bigger ones, and this is a new label on it. So very simple. He does do GCMS testing, but it is done in-house, and he has that information available on his website. He does have social media. He's got Facebook and Instagram. He doesn't update those very much. It's another way he saves money. And he has a newsletter that he puts out. He has a few sales a year, and you can sign up for it on there. His website, as far as information that is available, he is going to have basic information. He's going to have the Latin name of the essential oil or the carrier oil that you have. He's going to usually he has the COO, which is the country of origin, how it's refined, and some simple information, some simple descriptions, but definitely nothing like these other affordable ones, like I mentioned before, Plant Therapy and Eden's Garden. So I have given you guys, oh, and one more thing, why I really like them is they have samples. So I purchased a bunch of samples. I'm going to talk to you guys about cucumber, and this is, they say it's 1 milliliter, I feel like it's more, and these are the essential oil samples, and this is 0.3 of a milliliter. But like I said, $39 and you get free shipping. There's another company out there called Eden Botanicals, and they also have samples. It's actually cheaper, milliliter per milliliter, to buy from Eden's Botanicals. But with Eden Botanicals, what they do is each sample is 1 milliliter and it's $2. With AVAT, each sample of essential oils is 0.3 of a milliliter and it's 75 cents. So AVAT is slightly cheaper, but I can get 3 samples from AVAT for basically about the same price as Eden Botanicals. It would be $2 at Eden Botanicals, $2.25 at AVAT, and I would get 3 samples. And plus, like I said, free shipping starts at $39. So eventually I'm going to order from Eden Botanicals maybe in a year or so. I have to work through all the oils I have. So I gave you guys a lot of information about that. I want to talk about the cucumber that I got. So I wanted to purchase, they were having a sale, and I got the free grapeseed oil that I showed you guys. So I wanted to purchase a whole bunch of samples. And I feel like I'm learning new information all the time. So I had tried some carrier oils before, so I went on there and I purchased, I think, every single one that I hadn't tried that was in stock. So cucumber is the one that I really wanted to try. And I've heard wonderful things about it. So I'm going to give you guys some basic information that he has on his website. So first of all, with cucumber, it's from India. And that's basically all the information that I have for the basic information. I don't know whether it's cold pressed or expeller pressed or what. I don't know if it's refined or unrefined. It does smell like cucumber. It kind of reminds me of, like, in high school, the Body Shop and things like that. It's very, very cucumber-ish, which makes me think it is not refined. Because when you go through the refinement process, you can get the scent out and things like that. But I don't know a lot of information about it. And I didn't write to them or anything like that. It just wasn't a concern. It also says that they have enzymes such as vitamin C and B1 and a handful of other things. They've got sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And it's used as an astringent. So it's good, for example, if you have oily skin. I also checked what it can be used for, and it's great for acne, aging, as well as hair care. And the shelf life is about a year. Now, obviously, it's going to depend on how you store your oils. I stick all of mine in the refrigerator. It's away from light and heat. So that's the one thing that can damage your oils. So I'm going to show you guys. So like I said, he says this is 1 milliliter. I feel like this bottle is probably about 5 milliliters maybe, or 3 milliliters. I feel like it's more than 1 milliliter. So this is how much was in here. And the samples that I got from him, I'm going to show you guys some other samples. They're all filled to a different height, or most of them are filled to a different height. So these are about the same. This is hazelnut and it's clear, but if you guys can see, it's filled like right directly to the shoulder. So I don't know where they're filled to different amounts. I do know that this is definitely at least a milliliter, and I love this oil. It smells amazing. I patch tested these oils on different parts of my face, and I just really liked it. It's very light, and it absorbs really quickly. I haven't used it for a long time, so I can't tell you whether it works for like acne or aging or anything. However, I would not repurchase it from them, and that's the simple reason that I don't know how it is extracted, whether it's cold pressed or expeller pressed. I don't know if it's refined or unrefined. So I did like this oil. The next time I do purchase cucumber oil or any other carrier oils, it's probably going to be from Eden's Garden. So Eden's Garden does have it. The negative side that I see is negative. It's a big bottle. I believe it's 4 ounces, but it is cold pressed and unrefined, which is rare for Eden's Garden because most of their carrier oils they have are refined in some way, shape, or form. And I am trying to work towards using unrefined oils because you are able to keep all the nutritional values or nutrients that are in there, and that can help your skin and hair. So I've given you guys tons of information about AVAT. I told you about the cucumber oil. As you guys can see, I'm not going to take it out, but it's super, super light and easy to absorb. And I gave you my reasons for why I'm not going to repurchase from them as far as cucumber oil goes. And I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever purchased anything from AVAT? If you have, let me know what you purchased and what you thought of it. And second of all, if you've ever used any cucumber seed oil, the cucumber carrier oil, let me know what you thought of it. Please like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.